he thought innocent, yeah, he has the last part. That's why no people don't want to get married.
Wow.
Because you're married and then you kill me and then you are the husband and you're the wife, so you are the last thing.
Wow.
And so there's no doubt in my mind that Shane has to pay for what he did to my daughter. I am a praying mother. I mean, no Shane has to go down to what he did to my daughter.
Got the bones?
No, I haven't gotten them yet.
Wow. My God. I will call you back tomorrow. We'll keep talking and I'll pray with you, alright? Just keep strong, alright, mommy? My God. Yes, Wayne. How are you? I'm
Hold on, let me turn this thing down. I want to say this young man is torturing. Hold on.
Yes, yes.
This young man is torturing this woman, but legally, because he's using his matrimonial rights and he's the legal next second, it will be a difficult money wasted. I know that's what she wanted. She asked God for that, but it will be a money wasting challenge. The only thing that could step in and help if Shane become a suspect or is being charged for the murder, then he would lose right to the corpse then. No, he's torturing her, and if he decides to go down that route, it's sad to say, but it's gonna be a lot of stress for her and a lot of money spending, and I wouldn't advise that. Believe you me.
So you're saying that he is deliberately torturing the parents?
Oh yeah, it's torture. It's torture. It is torture. And he knows that legally, he's the legal next of kin under matrimonial law. It's his property. You know what I mean? So it will be money wasting and hugely stressful for the mother, especially in the Jamaica legal system.
You hear what the mother said? If this man gets her daughter's bones, we must be prepared to bury her as well. That means that the woman psychologically is out of it.
He is torturing her. That's what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's not raising this challenge because he's emotional or he cares. It's just to torture the family.
My God.
It will be a stressful waste of money, Andre, believe you me.
Thank you for that, Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm going to play something now. And then we're going to see how nasty this country is. I'm going to play something now. You're going to see how nasty this country is. I want you to listen to this carefully. Listen to this, students, and I want you to tell me what you get from it.
Checks by Nationwide News disclosed that
Battery
the 50
medium. Connected to Galaxy Note 10.
Jamaica in 2009. Checks by Nationwide News disclosed that the 51-year-old businessman was deported from the United States to Jamaica in 2009. He was deported after serving time in a U.S. prison. He was convicted for drug running in Brooklyn, New York in 2004. The businessman was issued 2 firearm licenses by the board of the FLA a handgun license in 2013 and a shotgun license in 2015. Nationwide News understands that a clearance letter from the personnel who were stationed at the JCF's National Intelligence Bureau, NIB, paved the way for the licenses to be issued to the criminal convict. That development has turned the sections of the law enforcement community in Jamaica. Moves are reportedly being made to determine how that letter from the NIB was obtained to enable the reputed criminal operative to obtain licenses to carry 2 legal firearms. Yesterday, the JCF confirmed that its counter-terrorism and organized crime investigation branch had taken the businessman into custody in connection with the attempted smuggling of 18 illegal handguns and 3 rifles into Jamaica. The businessman, who's a suspected gun runner, remains in police custody this afternoon under tight security. His apprehension while attending a party in Ocheria, Sintan, is considered amongst the most significant arrests by the JCF in recent times as it moves to stem the flow of illegal guns into Jamaica. The businessman is said to be feared in several sections of the island, including the criminal underworld. He is reputedly a senior operative in the 90s gang, which for many years reigned terror in sections of Jamaican Brooklyn in the United States. He reportedly has influence in Black River, St. Elizabeth, and has allegedly formed alliances with criminals in Mountain View and sections of East Kingston. The suspect in the attempted illegal importation of 21 guns into Jamaica this year was name-dropped in popular gun lyrics voiced several years ago by incarcerated dancehall star Vybz Kartel. The businessman and alleged gun runner is also known in sections of southwest Jamaica as an influential political activist. He also reportedly owns a popular sound system. The man is to be interrogated by police investigators in the coming days. He's expected to be charged for masterminding and conspiring to import 21 illegal guns into Jamaica, contrary to the country's Firearms Act. The weapons were seized at a port in Kingston on March 4 this year. Wayne Walker, Nationwide News.
What a web. What a web this country weaves. He was deported in 2009. He got a clearance letter. Deported in 2009. And he got a clearance letter from the National Bureau, NIB. He got a clearance letter, Jamaica. Oh, you know, Jamaica is not a real place. He got a clearance letter. And people are going to tell me, Andre, don't take up this matter, but I am going to speak tonight. How could a deportee with such a strong criminal background how could such a man with such a heavy criminal background, National Intelligence Bureau, cleared him, cleared a known criminal, a known gangster, a known criminal, known gangster, known criminal, gangster. The man carried in 21 guns into the island. The man imported 21 guns into the land. The 4th of March, when there was a big gun bus over the wharf. My head hurt me, Lord Jesus. And I remembered when Shane Dallin said, you remember when Shane Dallin said, over 300 criminals were given guns, were legally given guns. And you remember when I said to Jamaica, Shane Dallin must publish the list. Shane Dallin, who is the head of the FLA, should publish the... I can't even go there because my head too tight. So let me just calm down. Do you remember when I asked for Shane Dallin to publish the list of the 300 plus Jamaicans who he said have criminal records? You remember, and I said, Shane Dallin, please to publish the list of those with the criminal records. See there now. 1 out of 300, so we have 299 more who are not exposed. Publish the list. Jamaicans, the world need to see the kind of nastiness plaguing our country. Criminals with criminal records. How many more criminals must be given legal guns to come kill us off? Publish the list. It's not a laughing matter. One man can import 21 guns. Do you know how many of them have contributed to the crime in this country? How many of you have lost your sons and daughters because criminals have guns legally through the Firearm Licenses Authority? Which political party is he associated with? Which political party he's associated with? Who gave him that guns or those guns? Look in Central Kingston. 30 families were displaced because of gun and gang violence in Central Kingston. Which sound system him own? Which sound system he owns? Which political party is affiliated with? We need the list to be published. We need a list to be published. By the laws of deduction, if he is attached to East Kingston, by the laws of deduction, he's attached to the People's National Party. And by the laws of deduction, he was granted the gun license when the People's National Party was in power.
Call ended.
He was granted the license when the People's National Party... 2013, 2015 was the time that Portia was in power from 2012 to 2016. by the laws of natural deduction, this man is associated with the People's National Party. Now you understand why I can't be a part of any of those systems. Because both of them have wronged Jamaica. Both of them have wronged Jamaica. This man. Do you understand what is happening in these areas? It needs to stop. Ow. Governor or Govy or whatsoever your name. I don't know you, sir. I don't wish to know you. I don't take calls from certain people anymore. Certain people and me used to talk every day. I don't talk to them anymore. No found no who say who no have influence. See that the turban not even a stand tonight. So I don't know if you are unaware, but the crime situation is linked and plagued to both political parties in this country. The crime situation in this country has been is contributed the crime situation in this country.
And Galaxy A71.
The crime situation in this country is no joke. I'm going to make you listen the voice note again.
Checks by Nationwide News disclosed that the 51-year-old businessman was deported from the United States to Jamaica in 2009. He was deported after serving time in a U.S. prison. He was convicted for drug running in Brooklyn, New York in 2004. The businessman was issued 2 firearm licenses by the board of the FLA, a handgun license in 2013 and a shotgun license in 2015. Nationwide News understands that a clearance letter from the personnel who were stationed at the JCF's National Intelligence Bureau, NIB, paved the way for the licenses to be issued to the criminal convict. That development has turned the sections of the law enforcement community in Jamaica. Moves are reportedly being made to determine how that letter from the NIB was obtained to enable the reputed criminal operative to obtain licenses to carry 2 legal firearms. Yesterday, the JCF confirmed that its counter-terrorism and organized crime investigation branch had taken the businessman into custody in connection with the attempted smuggling of 18 illegal handguns and 3 rifles into Jamaica. The businessman, who's a suspected gun runner, remains in police custody this afternoon under tight security. His apprehension while attending a party in Ocheria, St. Anne, is considered amongst the most significant arrests by the JCF in recent times as it moves to stem the flow of illegal guns into Jamaica. The businessman is said to be feared in several sections of the island, including the criminal underworld. He is reputedly a senior operative in the 90s gang, which for many years reigned terror in sections of Jamaica and Brooklyn in the United States. He reportedly has influence in Black River, St. Elizabeth, and has allegedly formed alliances with criminals in Mountain View and sections of East Kingston. The suspect in the attempted illegal importation of 21 guns into Jamaica this year was name-dropped in popular gun lyrics voiced several years ago by incarcerated dancehall star Vybz Kartel. The businessman and alleged gun runner is also known in sections of southwest Jamaica as an influential political activist. He also reportedly owns a popular sound system. The man is to be interrogated by police investigators in the coming days. He's expected to be charged for masterminding and conspiring to import 21 illegal guns into Jamaica, contrary to the country's Firearms Act. The weapons were seized at a port in Kingston on March 4 this year. Wayne Walker, Nationwide News.
I'm going to ask this one question. Dear Mr. Gunrunner, before March of this year, how many more guns did you smuggle into Jamaica? From you have deported 2009 to now, how many more guns have you smuggled into Jamaica? My God. How many more guns? How many more guns have you struggled? How many more guns have you smuggled into Jamaica? They call you Rev. I don't know why them call you Rev. I don't know why them call you Rev. You're the Rev of what? You're the Rev of what? You're the Rev of guns? Are you the Reverend? Can somebody send me the song that them same Vybz Kartel play? Oh, his name is Godray Martin. Two license firearms seized from Godray Martin Rev. Oh Lord. So them gave the license them in a 2013 and 2015 and now they want to revoke it. My God. Me I wet up my ear so me can go back go talking. So the people who was a part of the board, Robert Gregory, good evening, sir. Pastor Michael Harvey from Central Manchester, good evening, sir. Rosalie MacDonald Baker, good evening, madam. Gilbert Scott and retired Justice Marva McIntosh, good evening. What was the basis that the deportee? What was the basis for the deportee? Me go put. Hey! A which lady that? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Hold on, the Jamaica problem tonight. Woo. Which family lady asked me to call them, call our child a wagwan. Make we hear this song.
Me a see up to the time, them know see a Vybz Kartel representing at the anthem, not the national. Never, can we deal with the rational. This man from 90s, Machiavelli make you know what a hollow pint is. Boy, never mind him, more all business. Rev out your life like 7 series. Dancer we shot you, fi tell you where the weed is. New laps, gun spit bullet like Wrigley's. Gonna AK sing like Leroy Sibbles. What? This man from 50s and 40s. Them man they bring rifle go to the parties. Feds guy now walk with no feds guy. No sit in a feast, did it look like when extra.
Me now look pan that. The lady who say me need to call her. What is her number? What is it, the lady who say her child a try commit suicide? Jesus, what is? Nadine Barrett, how me go reach you? I don't have a number for you, Nadine. Nadine Barrett. Where are you? Call me now. Mighty God. Orion Mac. Somebody just revealed says Shane McCullough now lives in Canada under the name of Orion McCullough. Wagwan. What a holy revelation pan the program tonight. Yeah, the id. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Wagwan pan the program tonight. My. Mighty God. I see the comment about mighty God. Students, I see the comments. What is spamming night here? Nadine, tell me say your son alright. Tell me your same name Orion McCullough over there. Oh, so much revelations happening tonight. I can't take all of this. My God. Whoa. So they're saying that Shane McCullough changed his name to Orion McCullough. And he's living in Canada. Somebody in Canada is confirming that Shane McCullough changed his name to Orion McCullough and is living with the 5 children over there. Whoa. Whoa. And then Noel Maitland attorney, I get annoyed if he said that his client nah get no fair treatment under the justice system. Mighty God. Can I take on any more tonight? I can't take on any more tonight. Can't take on any more tonight. Oh God.
Call ended.
Hello.
Hello, Andre, I'm a little bit confused with this Shane McCullough case because something's not making sense to me. If the man, why is the husband not a suspect? Because if he's not a suspect, why did he run to Canada? And if he is known to be in Canada because he has a lawyer, so why does he have a lawyer if he's not guilty? And if he is in Canada, why can't the police get him here? Why can't they get Canada to extradite him here as a suspect? I'm not understanding. There's something that is missing in this case that I'm not getting, that does not make sense, because common sense dictates that he is a suspect. Right? So how can a suspect in a case, in a murder case, be demanding the bones of the victim? Because under the law, even though he's the husband, as a suspect, he should have no claims to those bones, and he's a suspect. So I can't understand.
The Jamaica Constabulary Force has not made him a suspect.
But that's why I'm saying it doesn't make any sense. Something is not adding up, because he should be the first suspect. Because common sense dictates if he's not a suspect, why did he take the children and leave to Canada? Why does he have a lawyer if he's not a suspect? So something is not making sense. So it's either police, the Jamaica Constabulary Force is not doing a thorough investigation, because it does not make sense. Somebody only your wife.
And I'm gonna say to you, you know what this reminds of us, a classic case of systematic corruption in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. All right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It doesn't
so
make sense, and I think what she needs to do, she needs to go to the Canadian consulate that is in Jamaica, let them know what is going on, and see if they can do an investigation into this situation, because it's not making any sense. Your wife is missing, and you leave to Canada with the children, and you're not considered a suspect.
can I
And
say
then
to
you're-
you? Can I say this to you? The man is a contractor in Jamaica that gets a lot of contracts from the government of Jamaica. Is it making sense to you now?
It is making sense, and this is why I'm saying she needs to go to the Canadian consulate and seek some assistance there. If she can prove that he's in Canada, they can probably do something from that end, because
Yeah, but
it is,
what can Canada do? What can Canada do if the Jamaican government and the constabulary force has not named him as a person of interest?
Andre, hold on. If she can get some kind of legal help to ascertain that he was the last person who saw her husband, saw her daughter, and after her daughter went missing, he left for Canada with the kids. They have something to check into, and they will ask the question, what is Jamaican constabulary?
But the Canada jurisdiction cannot come in and intervene. They cannot unless the government of Jamaica. The pressure needs to be on the government of Jamaica, not the Canadian government.
No, I'm not saying the pressure should be on the Canadian government, Andre. You're not getting what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if she can go to the Canadian consulate and let them know about her case, and let them know that the Jamaican police force is not doing anything, and explain to them that the man, when our daughter went missing, the husband left for Canada, they can get in touch with the Jamaican constabulary force and find what is going on, because this don't make any sense. And the lady that is on the live, telling that her son is trying to commit suicide. What she needs to do, and I'm not being harsh or anything, she needs to get off the live and call the emergency number for wherever she is. There's nothing you can do from where you are if her son is trying to commit suicide. Call 911 or 119 or whatever the emergency number is for where she is, or call the suicide hotline. That's what she needs to do.
Alright, no problem. Alright, thank you so much. Yeah.
Alright, bye.
There's nothing that can be done from the side if the government of Jamaica has not seen him as a person of interest. He lives in Edmonton, somebody says.
Call from Janie Ellis.
Hello?
Hi, good night, Professor. I want to weigh in on the Shane McCullough case. There's a many reasons why he might not want the mother to get the remains of the daughter. One, he can be very vindictive and want to be spiteful and cause them more pain, as we already know. But then two, I remember the mother said that Chantel had property here in the United States, and he was the power of attorney. In a case of such, if he wanted to sell the property or anything like that, he can't just say she's missing. He had to have proof of she being deceased. So maybe in order for him to get the death certificate, he would have to be in control of the carcass that is being remained. So maybe that's one of the reasons why he's pushing to get it. Not that he wanted it, but he wanted something from it, like, documentation to prove that she's dead, she's no longer here, so he has the power to do whatever he has to do at will with her personal possession. Two, also, maybe he had insurance on her. Who knows? And in order to claim an insurance policy, you have to have the death certificate as well. So now that they know, that the carcass belongs to her, he's going to come forward to make claims. And yes, of course, I believe that he might have something to do with her during the disappearance, her death, and the fact that he's in the United States, he's in Canada. If he was here in the United States, because he moved from that zone into the premises, into another country, that country can take jurisdiction over whatever is happening here in Jamaica, because now you flee from one country and you are here, even though he's not charged, but they're probably, they call it probable charge, can be filed against him. While you leave in a case of it is your wife, they will look into those things, and from there they can move forward with it, with a case to Jamaica, and then they would now be in dialogue with Jamaica and what to do with this man, because they can say, well, we don't want you here, because if this is what's going on in your country, you need to sort it out before you came here. Why would you leave at a certain, at the time to come here with the children and all of these things? It doesn't look good, and it wouldn't look good in the eyes of any law here, in America or in Canada, so they would have to support it. So they could take that approach with them there. All right.
All right. Thank you for that 2 cents.
Sure.
Maya Bailey, you're talking up a lot of things on the live. Can you call? Maya Bailey, can you call me, please? You know a lot about Makala. So you're saying that he's sending them to Edmonton Catholic School, the children? Wow. Maya Bailey, how can we find you? You're telling us a lot tonight. We would appreciate knowing where Shane McCullough is. The world is a small place, you know, and it is globally connected. Maya Bailey, can you call me tonight? Wow. Wow. Maya Bailey, if you don't. Oh, you can't talk. A lot of the people, them know your voice. Oh, Jesus. Students are going to end this live tonight. Wait, I can't wait some more. Maya Bailey, you going to talk tonight? A lot is being sprung out tonight. Wow. I'm going to cut off my live. Maya Bailey, you have an hour or two. I'll be up for another hour or two. Maya Bailey, my number is 865-4587. 865-4587. Maya, waiting on you, alright? So I end the live now. Tomorrow I'm going to finish up on the governor, the Rev. And I'm going to discuss, I'm going to do a detailed lecture tomorrow on Lisa Hanna's departure. I'm going to be speaking about the Rev tomorrow night and the departure of Lisa Hanna from active politics. The rise and fall of Lisa Hanna tomorrow night. So all who wants to know of the rise and fall of Lisa Rainier Hanna, please tune in tomorrow night. And Rev, we're going to be doing some deep analysis of you tomorrow night. And all the crimes and all the things that you have contributed to in our little island, Jamaica.
Call from +187.
What is happening in our country? What is happening in our country? Is there anybody else who wants to call in tonight before I rest? And remember, there my payment platforms are there for anybody who wants to make a contribution to the movement. Zelle and the PayPal and every other thing that you want to make. You understand?
Call ended. Call ended.
Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good night. I'm not hearing you, dear. Huh? I wonder if I the girl.
Call from +18.
Hello? Hello? Everybody afraid to talk tonight.
Call ended.
Hello? Oh, everybody are calling and hang up. Everybody afraid for talk because the topics are sensitive.
Call ended.
Hello?
Call ended.
Hello? Oh, what do them... Calm down, Andre. Anyways, Jamaica, later to you all. Nadine 4740294.
Hello.
Good night, Miss Nadine.
Good night, my darling.
This is Andre. What is happening with your son?
Andre, good night. Let me tell you first and foremost. My son was coming from work on the 24th of July, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
He was shot, and now he's crippled. He went to the Mona rehab. He spent 8 months there, and it was no use for him to get any help by walking. I'm a single parent with 4 kids.
How old is your son?
He's 26.
26, and he was shot.
He was shot by an unknown assailant coming from
And
work.
He became crippled.
Yes. And he's feeling pain.
Hmm.
To get the medication is like very expensive, and the medication them do not work.
So you say if he gets the medication, it's expensive and the medications don't work?
No.
Wow. So where's your son now?
Pardon me?
Where's your son now?
He's here with me
But you say he wants to commit suicide. Where is he?
in his room.
So who looking after him?
I do look after him, but I have to work during the day. So because he's feeling a lot of pain, because the pain that he's feeling is like when him get shot yesterday, honestly.
So he's going through depression.
He's going through depression. I don't have any family member. I am just a single parent, so I can make the best of the best. Nobody money at the end of the day. All I need for my son to get some help, because it's going to him, he's suffering, and that is the reason why he's thinking about committing suicide.
Where is he? Can I talk to him?
Could give me a minute, please. I don't know if this is going to work out but I'm going to try. So just give me a minute, please.
Wow. You see much I have to bear on this platform. Everywhere.
So, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping.
Somebody wants to talk to you. Let's talk to the person now, please. You want me to talk to the person, please? Go ahead.
Hello, brother. Good night.
Hi, Romario. How are you?
I'm trying my best to be okay. I reached the end, still want me to try.
You're in pain.
That's so not an understatement, this past pain.
Wow. I don't want you to commit suicide, Romario. I know that things are painful. I know that you're looking and you're saying, boy, why this happened to me? I know many days you cry. I know many days you're angry, and many days you want to just burst out. You just want to give up. But there is a God, Romario. You hear what I said? Romario.
Yes, I heard you.
I know it is. I know it is.
I think you have no idea what it is. You have no idea.
So, during the course of the day, how much hours are you really in pain? Nothing works to ease the pain?
You have 24 hours.
Huh?
Yeah. I get the whole just I get time.
Wow.
I was present. I was forward in the day. I believe that's it. So the more I time, I get at least. But now we are doing this time.
So what is it that you want? Tell me what is it that you want? What you want to do?
I want to just some normality in my life. I like to know some kind of thing. I'm going to go through this torture every day, every single day of my life. 2 years now, I have to be 2 years every single day. 2 years every day of money. The life here looks we are endured 2 years of that torture. 2 years of that sufferation.
Wow.
2 years of that sufferation, torture with no end in sight.
Wow.
It doesn't feel like it can get any better at all.
So even when you go to the therapy, it never worked out.
I go to the where?
The therapy when you went to
Therapy didn't help me.
mm,
I just neurotic pain, nerve pain.
oh, so it's the nerves. It's the nerves. Mm. Wow. Wow. And someone a rehab. So what you need is a neurologist to look at your nerves.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can't make any promises to you, but I'm going to come and look for you one day and we're going to reason. And we're going to see how best we can work out something to see if we can get somebody to look at your condition. Huh?
So many doctors.
You have been to many doctors. But God is still in the healing business. I know you hear that every day. Huh?
The team every day as well.
Mm-hmm. But I speak life into your situation. I speak life from Mario. And I'm going to put you on my list. I know your mother is crying out for you. I know your siblings crying out for you. But we're going to see how best we can do what we can to see that you walk again. Alright? Alright, so I'll get your number and I will keep talking with you. Alright, Romario? Alright, be blessed. Let me speak back to your mother.
Hello?
Yes, Miss Nadine.
Get down, Cookie. No, you don't want any tea. Get down. Andrew, to tell the honest truth, it's not easy. As a single parent, I can tell you, I'm just working minimum wage. And honestly, this is one of my best sons.
What kind of work he used to do before he got
He
shot?
was a mason. Was a mason.
So he was the breadwinner.
So call it that, no, because he's the second one. But because the bigger one went out lunch on his own, he was also the baby mother and things. So it was me, him, and my second son. So,
Have you ever tried the CBD gummies?
no, I have no idea. I don't know nothing about that. Honestly, I knew to all of what are going around me. Because up to the time, I don't understand the reason for my son shooting. Honestly, I was supposed to work the night shift on that Friday night, and I exchanged my shift. And I was at home with my other son and my daughter when I heard the shot. And honestly, it was so close that I feel every gunshot will get, which were 3, 2 in the back, 1 in the neck. And honestly, as a single parent, I've brought my kids up very well. I've never heard my son say, in the community where we live, I've never heard none of them ever say somebody look on them.
So where he lives?
I hope I'm not on your life, so.
Yeah, I'm on the live, so don't bother say that part.
No. And trust me, I never hear them say anybody look on them hard road. The girl them not even as near as my neighbor is, they were able to go next door to play. To be honest to you. So when them land up and them start wearing them own money and start do them thing, it was a blessing for me to see everybody leave school and them come out with them subject and whatever. And for this to reach my son, I ask God why. Some things done in life I cannot question.
I understand.
You understand? Because I can't question God, but deep down in my heart, I cannot focus on the end of the day because I ask God if I should die tomorrow morning. What happened to my son. He's paralyzed and can't do nothing for himself. You see, he couldn't do nothing for him. The rehab couldn't do nothing for him. And then his father don't even look at him at the end of the day. So everything, pampers, wipes, food, snacks, everything is just like, it's all on me.
So he needs pampers?
And I really call you for nobody send me.
So he eats
money
pampers
like
and so forth?
he has to wear pampers like on a daily basis. He had on the people bag and because the catheter keep on blocking, like I would get the doctor to go and see him. Like it costs me too much because it's $15,000 one visit. So to get a doctor to come and change the catheter, I want $15,000. So I have to take off the catheter and make him use the straight pampers. You understand me? The pampers is not so much of a burden, you know. You know what is so much of a burden to me? The pain, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't find words to comfort him. I cannot even find words to comfort myself. But at the end of the day, because of the other rest of kids...
Miss Nadine, is it possible if anybody wants to help out, can I give them your number?
Okay, I am so scared, honestly, because I don't know where my son thing coming from and what the reason of this.
Alright, if you want to talk to Miss Nadine, come and talk to me first and I will give you Miss Nadine's number. That's reasonable.
Honestly, I need some motivation. I need somebody that I can call and talk. I have a little baby. She don't have father me alone, but I try to keep my head above water for all of them because I'm a single parent. I'll say by accident.
Wow.
But nevertheless, I try to work, put food on my table and make sure that my kids them okay. But no, my son has said him can't manage the pain no more, can't get this no more, want to commit suicide. I don't have nobody to go see him and talk to. He don't know where to turn. For somebody to give me a good advice, or somebody to me to lean my back on and say, no, this person can give me a good motivation. I was trying to call you the other night and I text you and somebody said to me that I have to join you on Facebook. Yes, baby. In order, yes, baby. In order to talk to you. So I was trying to talk to you from the other night. Well, tonight I am successful. Thanks be to God. And I'm just needing something to get some help to try. See if there is some medication that the doctor at my UC don't provide, that there at Mona Rehab did not provide, but we can help him to ease the pain because his girlfriend was pregnant at the time. She ended up going through distress. They lost the baby both, and that was a problem. At the end of the day, to try to keep both of them in above the water.
+1 877 5492.
I am in the middle of nowhere because I just buried my mother in January. So I'm not a family member. I'm like a person. Trust me. I don't know how I do it at the end of the day, but the mercy of God just keep me through.
Alright, Miss Nadine. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I just need, please, everybody on the line, just please, I'm asking them to just keep me and my family in prayer. Because prayer do work at times. I wish if I had somebody that I could call and talk to.
Somebody's gonna. Somebody's go. There is a pastor that as a finish. The pastor is going to talk to you tonight. All right.
I need somebody to talk to. I just feel like me myself is closing in. I just can't feel like I just can't do this no more. I'm closing in on myself, and I need to be there for the other 3 kids.
We are going to help you. Somebody's going to call you. A pastor is going to call as we finish. Expect a breakthrough.
Yeah,
all right.
I really appreciate you.
Father,
to me.
Father, I put Miss Nadine and her son Romario in front of you and all her children and the household. You know them by name and number. You know them by deeds. You know them by wants, mighty God. Mighty God, I ask for a new thing to happen in the life of Nadine and her son right now. We ask for healing. We ask for peace. We ask for deliverance. We ask for healing. We ask for peace. We ask for deliverance. We ask, just like the woman with the issue of blood, she'll touch the hem of the garment, she made whole. We ask that Romari shall be able to touch the hem of Christ's garment and be made whole again. We ask for you to do a new thing in the household of Miss Nadine and her family. We ask for a new thing for Romario. We ask that he'll be able to raise up like Lazarus and walk again. God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can think or imagine. Healing is the children's bread. Miss Nadine, claim your healing for your son and your family. In Jesus' name we pray.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
Andre, Thursday will be me and my big son birthday. And I'm telling you, it's your birthday because I cannot be.
Thursday's the birthday.
Thursday's my birthday.
How old will
my
you?
big son. I will be 48 years old.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to keep in touch, alright?
I will be having, yes, I really appreciate it.
So what kind of work your big son do?
My big son, he's landscaping. And the last one, which is 20, he's doing construction as well.
So they help out with Romario though?
Yeah, I'm not working on like a constant thing. And the second one, sometimes, construction work is on and off. So sometimes work is there, they do help out at times when they can afford. But the big one has his own family and kids to take care of. So he will help out whenever time he can.
Alright, Miss Nadine, we're going to see what we can do for you, alright?
Okay, sir, thank
Be
you
blessed.
very much. You know, when you brush some of my mask, I have to wear to work.
Be blessed.
Alright then, darling. Thank you very much.
Wow. Bless you, Jamaica. I can't do any more tonight. It's just overwhelming. Keep me in your prayers, no? Keep me in your prayers as I weather all these storms. Hello?
Andre, good night.
Yes, mommy.
Yes, I listened to that lady, and the only difference I'm hearing is just that because it's her son and who I had to take care of was my spouse. Is this similar thing? He went to the rehab as well. There is nothing for those pain. Nerve pain, he got a shot in his throat and it paralyzed, left him paralyzed completely. I had to do everything for him. He got a huge bed sore and it was just me and God alone. Me and God alone and know what he's going through. I don't think I'm dead because there are nights that I wasn't able to sleep. I can't even explain and tell you because I know what I know the situation is pain. Unfortunately passed away in April of this year.
Condolence to you, mommy.
June, he got shot the 18th of June 2020. And it's carried up to August.
Alright, so we'll talk again. You hear, mommy?
So
I keep you in my prayer.
When you talk to her, I'm going to call you tomorrow and you give her my
No problem. Alright. Hello, good evening.
Andre?
Hi, blessings.
Hi, how are you? I'm calling from Toronto. Could you not put me on the live?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Yes, I'm hearing you. Yeah, I understand, but I still have to show them a spirit of compassion because nobody else is doing it. Yeah, but here's what I'm gonna say this to you, mommy. These people, many of them have lost hope in the government. And I told you, you are not on the live. I have you, I have the phone at my ears talking to you. Nobody is hearing what you're saying to me. So if I'm, and I am saying, you're definitely going to hear me on the cell phone. I'm talking to you, but nobody knows who I'm talking with. But I'm going to say to you respectfully, nobody sees the government as an option for hope right now. Yeah, bombarding his office. I'm going to say to you respectfully, bombarding his office, how many of them will Andrew respond to? Not many. All right? Those cases are according to priority. So, what I can do is inspire somebody, and I'll inspire somebody tonight. All right? So, we'll talk sometime again. Be blessed. I don't like irrational people. I don't like people being irrational. She's saying, why don't these people be calling the Prime Minister's office? There's so many people who needs help and restoration in this land. Hello, good evening.
Hi, Professor. I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York. I don't have a lot of charge on my phone as we're experiencing a blackout, but the lady that just called, whose son is suicidal, I actually worked in psychiatry. I see this every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand exactly what she is experiencing and also what he's experiencing. Number one, at this point, he has already decided that he wants to kill himself. He should never be left alone. The complication is I don't know if he has the resources to have someone there with him.
They don't have the resources.
Okay, so in this case, we usually put a patient like this on a one-to-one. She should never ask him why he wants to commit suicide because it only makes him feel more guilty. She should always ask him what is making him feel suicidal. I know she might not have the financial resources again, but they have the clinics in Jamaica where they have a lot of counselors there.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I don't know if you knew, but I'm a mental health patient who has recovered, right?
I know. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to you.
But you see, as a mental health patient who has recovered in this land,
yeah,
you see the kind of treatment you receive at these public health clinics.
Yes.
It is awful.
I know.
It is awful. Very awful. I recall going to some public health clinics and the way in which they treat you. You come here, sir. Take that joke here right now. You understand? It's just horrible. As you talk about counseling, no, my love, them not have no time for look by you. The time the counselor should look at you, my dear. They are there talking about them business, that chat people, chat patient. They don't look at patients and give them that time. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, my dear? So
I understand.
the reality is
Yeah.
the public health system in Jamaica is suffering, and many people are suffering under it.
I understand.
And because the woman is in poverty, she don't have the money. Here the woman says 15,000 for the doctor to come and change the catheter or whatsoever. It's capital,
Yes.
right?
The
So,
catheter.
so what she has to do? She has to use Pampers. Can she afford adult Pampers? I did. Can she afford the medications? She said the medications don't work. So there's a lot happening.
Okay, so what the doctors should have done was to actually, or someone in the community, and I know it's difficult because it's Jamaica, because they could have actually taught the mother or even taught the young man how to do a straight cast instead of an indwelling catheter. But since probably that is not, she is already
Here's what I'm
starting
going to
on-
say to you.
on the Pampers.
I'm going to say this to you. You
Yeah.
see all that you're recommending respectfully, my darling. That's
Yeah.
the ideal situation that would have happened in the US or some other developed countries. You see, in Jamaica, they don't give a rat's ass to help us.
Okay, let's start from the other option now. He's obviously depressed. They could give him antidepressants. The antidepressants will help him to make him feel better.
Yeah, but you can have antidepressants, but because he's having nerves pain, the pain is going to be continuous.
And here's what you're going to give him now, Professor. You're going to prescribe something that's called gabapentin. The gabapentin is specifically focused on neurotic pain. It treats nerve pain.
How
and
much?
It will also
So
keep
I'm
him
going to
calm.
ask you this. Can the gabapentin, can he afford the gabapentin? Does the National Health Fund in Jamaica give Jamaicans who need help gabapentin for nerves pain? I can imagine the amount of money that the young man would have to be paying for the gabapentin. We have to just face the reality, my dear. I have to face the reality. I have to face...
Then, okay, this is just my suggestion. A psychiatrist, a psychologist, and a pain specialist.
All right.
We may have, she may have to ask for the fund. Maybe that's the help that she needs. That's the start. But we're looking at, what are we looking at? We're looking at the options. The young man stay there and suffer in pain.
Why, you know what I'll recommend to you?
Yeah.
Why don't you send down the gabapentin for him?
Because it was impossible for me to get it. There's no way I could get it. They wouldn't prescribe it to me. There's no way I could go to a pharmacy and say I need gabapentin without a prescription. And no one is going to give me a prescription because I don't have pain. I don't have any type of neurotic pain. It's not something you buy over the counter.
All right, I will speak to my doctor and see if she prescribe it. But I'm going to say to you, suppose my doctor...
I sent you my number.
Now I'm going to say this to you. Suppose my doctor prescribe the gabapentin or mentin. Would you pay for it?
I will contribute.
You'll contribute, but...
I don't know how much it costs, but I will contribute. So, like I said, antidepressant in combination with gabapentin and also maybe oxytocin, maybe that could help him because something is going to have him addicted, but at least he will not suffer.
All right, we will talk again, all right?
I sent you my number. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
All you need to do is send me on WhatsApp. It's near 3,000. You have to resend it because it's near 3,000 people in my WhatsApp that I don't clear yet.
And I'm Chris RN.
All you said, just send me back a WhatsApp, all right?
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Andre, can you please take me off the line? Sorry about that.
Yes, dear. Mm.
It doesn't work for everybody. And the thing with government, it takes so long period of time and it's not taking it in this time as it's future. It will work for some people, but it doesn't work for all, for everyone. Now, I expect this maybe make some hard work, but it's going to be free. You are checking the money and mail it to her. And very few people can say whatever the rest, I'll send it to you and you can confirm it. I know what she's going through.
All right, just send me a WhatsApp and we'll finish the conversation. All right?
I sent it to you already.
Yeah, but just resend me because there's a lot of message on my phone.
Alright. Okay.
All right, my friends. I'm not taking any more calls tonight. Me tired. Me drained from all of this. This is a lot for one person to take on. Good evening, Jamaica. Those across the world, good evening. Bless you all. Bless you all. Bless you all. Good night.